Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to podcast number 6, I believe. A little bit more informal today. Number one, I'm suffering with a bit of a headache. If you have been with me quite a while, you know that I get monthly headaches. As I'm a woman, I get time of the month, and yeah, I am actually waiting on a phone call from a clinic today, or clinic? Well, it is a clinic, yeah, to discuss my problem, and hopefully we can get a solution to it, because I've been suffering for about a year now with these menstrual migraines, and they're not very nice. If I keep myself busy, they're not as bad. It's when I sit there and think about it a lot more, that's when I seem to suffer more. But today I have got my phone very close because they're due to ring me at any time today. So yeah, hello, welcome to all my new subscribers. I have been grateful enough to have quite a few of you subscribe. Welcome back to any returning viewers. Just general sort of a hello, show what I'm making. I was doing Vlogtober. I failed miserably at the end, but I am going to do some odd vlogs in November as well. I already vlogged yesterday. I went out with well, my car went for MOT and I went out with Casey, so that will be up probably. I might do it before this, so edit that, then put that up, and I think there's a vlog from before that needs to go up as well. So yeah, but I'm just not in the mood to sit in front of a computer screen at the moment and edit. So hopefully that will be done either later today or tomorrow. So that's when this will go up as well. There will probably be 3 videos. My name is Denise. For anyone that is new, let me introduce myself a little bit more. My name is Denise. I live in East London, and that is my phone ringing. And that is not the phone call that I'm waiting for. So I live in East London with my fiance, if you want to call him that, my partner. I've been with him for 21 years nearly. And yeah, we live in a flat and we have no children or anything. But I have 2 beautiful nephews on my sister's side, or my side, and then we have nieces and nephews on Ian's side as well. But when I vlog, I do talk about them. I don't show Ian's family as much, just because they're not so keen on being on camera and things, where Casey vlogs herself, so she is more than happy for the boys and herself to be on the camera. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I love knitting, I love crochet, I love anything yarn, I love anything crafty, to be honest. I've done diamond paintings before, I have a sewing machine, I have cross stitched before. What else have I done? I can dip my hands into all different types of crafts because that's what I love, and I've always been sort of a crafty person. Even when I was at school, I used to love doing like arts and crafts and things. I can't draw to save my life, but yeah. So talking about being crafty and like to do things, I do have a website which is dear-designs.co.uk, and I sell hand-dyed yarns, stitch markers and badges that I have designed myself. I'm not dyeing yarn currently at the moment. I'm taking a little break, but there is yarn in the shop if you're interested. And yeah, I use my own hand-dyed yarns as well, so 9 times out of 10, if you see something I'm working on, there probably has been or will be a skein in the shop. So unless it's literally one of a kind where it's just dye that has been left over, sometimes I put that in the shop and sometimes I keep it for myself. But yeah, I really enjoy vlogging. I just think that when there's a bit of pressure, I feel like I have to, and then that makes me not want to, if that makes sense. So in November I will be doing vlogs as well, so hopefully that will be a bit more productive than the ones in Vlogtober was. And I think where I was at my mum and dad's, they live in Spain, where I was at my mum and dad's at the beginning of Vlogtober, a lot was going on. Then when I come back, not a lot was happening. I was like, this is really boring. But anyway, we have a Ravelry group for this channel, and I say my Instagram as well, because everything is linked basically. So the Ravelry group, we have a few threads going on in there. So if you do use my hand-dyed yarn for any of your projects, at least 50%, then please go and add a post or a picture to the group, and there will be prizes at the end of the year. There is also a use your stash make along. I haven't really been 100% in being active in that, and there is only a couple of posts. So if you are using any of your stash this year for a project, then please go and post in there, and there will be prizes at the end of the year for that one as well. There's a couple of posts in there, but there is a chatter thread on that one as well. So if you want to share your projects or anything like that, then yeah, go and have a look at the Ravelry group. If you can. If you can't use Ravelry, you're more than welcome to message me on Instagram. You're more than welcome to message me on Facebook if you are part of the group or anything, and say you can't use Ravelry, you would like to join, and I can post for you. So yeah, that is everything I think that needs to be sort of said here. There is no show notes, there is no formality this week. I normally do a knitting project. I have a 5-day rolling rotation, but that is completely out of the window at the moment. I have finished one item out of that, and I have added one which has taken up most of my time, and you could probably guess what that is. That is the Stephen West shawl. I have been knitting on that quite a lot, and to be honest, I haven't knitted since, or I haven't knitted much since Saturday. Me and Ian were really busy over the weekend sorting out my car and everything for its MOT, making sure everything was fine, and we spent a lot of time doing that on Saturday and Sunday. Not that there was much wrong, but we just wanted to make sure that it would at least pass, as Ian's car is currently not off of the road, but if you are in the UK and you are based in the southeast, you know that London has got a new congestion charge come in, and Ian worked on his car for over a year to get it compliant, and apparently it's still not compliant. So he's put in a what is the word, he's put in a, not a petition, he's put in a, what's the word I'm looking for, you're probably all shouting at me now, a thing to say no, it is compliant basically. He's put in a complaint, oh I can't think of the word, and he's waiting for that to be reviewed and get back to him, so then he can, it's not off the road because he can drive the car, he just can't drive it to work and things. My car isn't compliant, unfortunately. I have a diesel, and I will have to pay to go into this new charge, which I did have to go into it at the weekend to sort the car out, but like Ian and I have said, that if it's just once in a blue moon, it's fine, but it is what it is at the end of the day, and my car is all well and good, and I don't want to get rid of it because it's working just fine, touch wood. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. What was I actually saying? I haven't knitted since Saturday properly. I was out yesterday, so I didn't really knit yesterday, but I have one finished object, and well, I have a couple finished objects. 2 finished objects, but the first one is this cute baby love note. Oh my god, it's adorable. So I made the smallest size, which is 0 to 6 months, and I did followed the pattern completely. I didn't alter it at all. I did the high-low hem at the back. It uses, I did change it, it uses wrap and turns for the short rows, and I wasn't really that keen on the wrap and turn, so I did German short row. Not that you're even going to be able to tell the difference. Now my phone is ringing, hopefully for the reason that I need it to ring. Okay, that was the phone call that I was after, and I'm now referred for a scan. So yeah, they want to make sure that everything is fine before they can basically put me more forward for things. Anyway, so yeah, I have done the baby love note, and I used the German short rows as I don't like the wrap and turns. I find them really fiddly with the German short row. It's so easy. And yeah, the yarn that I used was Stylecraft Special DK in shrimp. I have got another ball of this actually, and another full ball, which is very messy. I don't know why it ended up like that. This is all I had left over from 100 gram. I haven't weighed this, I apologise. And I also have this as well, which is marble double knit from James C. Brett, and this is like a purpley colour. Is there a name? Colourway? No, shade MT11. And I was going to make something with that as well, but now this is for one of our friends. She's pregnant at the moment, and I think she's sort of getting to the third trimester, I think. I think the baby's due next year. But I thought this would be really cute. It's 0 to 6 months, and I thought it would be cute for the sort of summertime, maybe going into autumn. Plus, I thought to myself, because I think it's come out quite big, I'm not sure. But also, I have my adult love note on, if you haven't noticed. I've got a pink t-shirt. Whoops, where's it gone? I have a pink t-shirt underneath, and I think it looks quite nice. So yeah, I did it in this colour because I thought I don't want nothing too babyish. I want something a little bit different. So I decided to use the shrimp. Love this pattern, absolutely love it, and I love this. I do want to make another love note. This one I've made with short sleeves. I do want to make one with longer sleeves as well, and I made this one quite cropped, but not waist cropped. It's sort of hip cropped, if that makes sense. It's probably not cropped to smaller people, but I like a longer jumper or a shorter jumper. But I thought this would be perfect, sort of with a dress on or something. Not that I've got a dress on today, but I'm just indoors and I was a bit chilly, so I'll put this on. Anyway, this is the baby love note. It's finished. It just needs a rinse and a block, and then I can gift it. I've got a few other things that I want to give as well, so that's that. I have also been crocheting. Now, yes, I do crochet. If you've been here for a little while and you've not seen me crochet, I love to crochet. I just go through phases of crocheting and not crocheting, and knitting, not knitting, and phases like that. But I have decided to make something. Me and Ian watched Squid Games last week, and I made a little guard. I called him the Squid Man, and one of our friends corrected me and went, "That's not a squid man." He's a guard. Really cute. So if you haven't watched Squid Games, this probably won't mean anything to you, or if you've been living under a rock, because it seems to be everywhere at the moment. But this is a guard. It's in the wrong colour. This is the only colour that I had, and they wear more of a pinky colour, but Ian wanted the set, so I'm going to make another two, and they're masks. One has a square, one has a triangle, one has a circle, and then my sister wants a set, and then I put a few I put a picture up on Instagram and on Facebook, and lots of people were like, oh my god, it's so cute, I want one. So I don't know how many I'm going to make. I'm not going to make them on a conveyor belt style. So with this pattern, it's a free pattern online. I just googled Squid Games crochet pattern and it came up. If I can get the pattern again, I will link it down below. But you make the head, and I've made the hood so it can come down. So you make the head and you make it so it's not fully cinched at the bottom. Then you make the two arms, which are sewn on afterwards. Then you make the feet, or the legs. Then you join them together, and then you carry on with the body. And then what you do is you stitch the top of the body onto the bottom of the head, and that's it basically. And then you make the hood, and the hood is stitched on, and I just stitched the hood on round the bottom. It's in Stylecraft yarn, and I think it's called Lipstick, this yarn. I've left the bag over there because I don't need the bag. The black is just generic black, and then the white was I think a robin, like this here was a robin yarn that I had, and I really enjoyed making it. It took me about 2.5 to 3 hours to make, on and off. We was watching, can't remember what we was watching, but we was watching a program, not Squid Games, but we was watching something else. And yeah, I did it in an evening, like late afternoon, evening. So it's really, really easy to make. If you like Squid Games, then you might like making one of these because it's really cute. The stuffing, I think it's Aldi stuffing that I'm using at the moment. I got it while it was on offer in one of my Aldi stores. Oh yeah, it's so crafty. I'm looking at it right now. It's down there. It was on offer for really cheap, and I got a couple of bags. Thought might as well, and just stick it in the loft for when I need it. So yeah, that is finished object number 2, which I'm really pleased about. I can't remember where I was the last time I podcasted, but I finished a pair of socks for Casey with yarn that I got from Felt Fusion in Rock Hopper colourway. Yes, Rock Hopper, can't say the word, Rock Hopper. And this is the colour. It reminded me and Casey of candy corn, and I am using minis that I've got for cuffs and toes, not heels, just cuffs and toes. And I have finished Casey's pair. She's already got those, and I thought I wanted to make my own pair, which this is my first one. So Halloween is gone. It's currently the 2nd of November, but this is how far I've got on my first sock. And yeah, I really love this yarn. It's so nice. Whoops, I've dropped it on the floor now. Yeah, I really, really love this yarn. And I just love knitting with it because like every row you do, it's different. Yeah, so the mini skeins are from Folkestone Harbour Yarns. I got a kit, like not a kit, but a set of 10 I think it was, and they were all different colours, and this one just goes perfect. I'm using my little pumpkin stitch marker. Yeah, that's that. Hopefully this one will be done by the next time you see it. Fingers crossed. So that's that. I haven't really got much to say. It's just literally a vanilla sock. I do 64 stitches, 2.5mm needle, and I do for my shorties. So I call them mini shorties because they are 10 row 2x2 rib, 20 row leg, heel, then foot. That's my phone ringing again. So that was socks number 1. Socks number 2 and 3 are here. and I haven't worked anything on them, not that I know of. So this is socks number 2, let's just call it that for now. These are Nako Boho yarn. I think this is yarn that I bought in Malta when I got the pack of 10, 8, can't remember now. And I have put in marker for heels because I was going to do afterthought heels. I'm still not sure about doing afterthought heels because I don't know who these are going to be for, so I'm really not sure. So I might just knit until at least I've got some markers in, so I can go up or down from there to wherever I want to put the heels in. But the yarn pattern repeats itself, so I'm gonna knit a bit more and see whereabouts the pattern repeats and see basically where I want to put the heel, and that's about that. Not much more to say about that one because I don't think I've done anything on it. It was a throw in my bag type knitting, but I haven't really been anywhere. The next one is the sock from Becky Norman's, and I haven't made any progress on this. It's still literally, I've still got the first repeat here, and that's as far as I've got. So if you've seen this before, it's probably pretty boring me showing you the same thing, and you can tell where my progress, because I haven't done anything. But I do want to get those at least to the heel, so I want to get the next 2 pattern repeats done. But because I've been working on the Stephen West shawl, it's been taking up all of my time. I haven't been on rotation. I haven't put no more squares on my Cozy Memories blanket. So yeah, and I think that is the last thing I've got to show that I'm working on. So if you don't want any spoilers for the Stephen West shawl, then look away now. I'm just going to quickly show it. I'm on clue 2 section 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, section 7. I haven't finished, but if you don't want to see, look away. This is how far I've got, and I love it. I'm using some really bright colours. So section 1, section 2 has opened out quite a lot now because of the weight, I think. Section 3, then this was section 4, section 5 was this, and section 6 were these, and then section 7 is this here. Reminds me of like bees, because my yarn is quite dark. So yeah, that is what it's coming out like. I have seen, you can look back now, I'm not going to show it again. I have seen sections 3 and I have seen section 4. So I know what it's going to look like, and I'm still really excited to see what mine is going to look like because I've got some really wild colours. So let me just show you the colours that I've got. So I have, let me show you in order. Colour A is this red, which was in my shop, and I think it was a one of a kind, I can't remember, but I stole it from the shop because, oh no, now my yarn is all tangled. I stole it from the shop because I thought it'd be perfect for this to go with the colours that I already had. So it was Ladybird, colour 1, or A. B is the yarn that I dyed up the same time that I dyed up the yarn for my Totterdown shawl. So that's that colour. Colour C is this really lovely yellow, and I have some of these in the shop. I can't remember what I've called it now, but colour D is this, which is a blue, and I have dyed this and this up in the same method, so you have light and dark pieces. And then E, A, B, C, D, E, is this one, green, with blues and bits of yellow. There's like pops of purple in there as well. All different pops of colours. They are my colours, and I am absolutely loving working on this. And I've got to the stage now where I just need to finish that section 7, and then I think there's, is it 1 or 2 more sections for 2, and then I've finished clue 2. I know clue 2 was quite a big piece, or there was quite a lot of knitting. So yeah, that is that. I don't know whether I know anyone that watches me that wants me to say don't show it because they don't want to see it. I am still quite far behind, like section 4 is out and I'm still only on section 2, and I know quite a few people are behind, so yeah, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks I can get that done. I don't know whether I want to go back on full rotation or not, just because I haven't really got that many whips, but I do want to cast on a few. I do want to start putting things into my cozy memory blanket, but I just haven't got the minis or the scrap yarn to go in it yet because I'm not finishing things, and that is just full of 4-ply yarn, so double knit doesn't count for that. I think I've got one little ball of yarn in there at the moment, so that's that. Also, so my rotation days were, number 1 was the summer tea. That's what I wanted to talk about. So I have not made any progress on that at all. I haven't put no stitches in it because I've been working on the shawl. So I haven't got any stitches in that. I do want to do a little bit more of that. So that was that. Day 2 was the day 2 was socks. I'm still knitting on socks. Day 3 was the cozy memory blanket. Day 4 was the shawl, which the totter down shawl, which I then wanted to put the West knit shawl in that place, but it didn't really work out that way. And then day 5 was the love note, which I finished. So I could possibly go back into rotation, which I might do, and see how I get on, because I've still got the summer tea, I've still got socks to work on, the cozy memory blanket, I've got one thing that I can go into, then I've got the shawl, and then I've got a spare day that I can maybe cast on something else. So yeah. Incoming, I have a little bit of incoming this week. I have a subscription box that I get, and I ordered some bits off of AliExpress, and I went into Aldi. So let's start off with Aldi. Went into Aldi and I picked up a pack of material because I wanted to make some more project bags. This is a project bag that I've made myself. This was my first ever project bag, and I love this one because it fits socks perfectly. I've put a popper on it, just one single popper in the middle. It was supposed to have drawstring in it, but me being a donut, I sewed up the holes when I was sewing around, and I was like, nope, I'm not undoing it. Or did I sew up the holes? There is a hole there, there is a gap. Oh, maybe I didn't. There is a gap, but I never put drawstring in, I just put a popper on. And also this bag here I made myself with some material that I got from probably down the market. Yes, I think it was down the market, in a shop that's no longer there. So this is some owl material. The pink was from Aldi, and I put a pocket in the front with a popper on it as well. So that's got a popper on it. and this can fit sort of anything you want in it really. And I put my badges on the front, or I've got a badge on the front. Normally I've got a couple. So yeah, this is another bag that I made myself. Just plain white lining, and that is why I wanted to make some more sort of this size, if not a little bit bigger, to put jumpers and things in. So I got this material. This was the only one that really sort of I liked, and yeah, so there's this really nice flowers material, then there's like a checked one, then there's another flower one, it's more pinky, then there's one that's more yellowy. Let's go from that way because the pattern is inside now. So a more yellowy one, and then a pink polka dot, and then a pink flower, and then another one of this. I don't know why there's two of these. I've never had one with two of the same before. 6-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 7 in here. Hey ho, never mind. So this one I could probably make really big because I'll have half a metre of that. So yeah, these are all fat quarters, and I just thought the polka dot I could use for the bag inner, and maybe this green I could use for a bag inner, and then the flowers for the outside of a bag. I don't know. So I got that in Aldi. Then I went on to AliExpress while I was actually away in Spain, and we were talking about AliExpress, and I was I can't remember what I was looking for now, but then I see other things. I didn't even buy the things I was looking for, but then I see these, which are little sewing up needles. I don't know whether you're going to see from the reflection. Put those down a second. And they have the big eyelet holes. Let's see if I can open the packet. These were really, really cheap, and I thought they'd be perfect for sewing up. Can you, maybe if I, like that, you'll see. They've got the big eyelets for the thicker yarn. There's 3 of them in that packet. They're different lengths, but I thought they'd be good. I think they were like 99p or something, really cheap. I got that. Then I got some of these really lovely and cute handmade tags. Oh, again, you can't see because of the glare. Let me see if I can get one out. Where's the opening? Sorry for the crinkling. And this is what they look like. So it just says handmade, and I thought that they would look good on hats or bottom of garments. So you just fold it up like that and then sew it on. So I thought that would look quite good. Excuse my nails because they are disgusting, but yeah, or you could just tag them like that on something. I don't know. There's different colours in there. They were really cheap as well. And there's quite a few in there, so I thought they would be good for the loom knitted hats that I make, or anything that I think they would look good on. Maybe like if I made mitts, they would look quite good on mitts because they're quite soft. They're just like felt basically. Anyway, that's that one. Then I got some T-pins for when I'm blocking. I really want to get the Knit Pro strip blocker things. You know, like there's so many needles, so many needles in a row type thing. But I thought these would be good because the pins that I'm using at the moment, they're just cheapy pins and they've gone a bit rusty. So I thought these would be pretty good. There is 100 in there. That will keep me going. And you've probably not seen, but in my little bag here, which I have all my notions in, like I have my tape measure, I have stitch markers, needles, and I have a pair of scissors. Now these are the scissors that I use all the time, love them. And I went on AliExpress again, and that's where I got this pair. And then I found somewhere else that did them, and I added them into the advent calendars last year, because I couldn't find them on AliExpress anymore, and I knew that when I got these that they would be perfect for the advent calendars. I couldn't find them on AliExpress anymore, so I decided to get them from somewhere else. And then when I was looking for some more bits and pieces, I found that they started doing them again, but they are smaller. So they are smaller, but I think they're going to work just as well. And I know that in the calendars that I did, I think were the smaller ones. Oh, I can't remember now. But these were, I think, £1.70 or something. And they are really cute, and I love the stalk scissors. I just think they're so nice. So they're the same design and everything, but I thought they were cute. So let's put my ones back, and my ones just about fit in there, and then I can get the zip done up. So right, the next thing is my Colours of the Month Club from Woolly Goodness Yarns. And I think I've taken the stitch marker out. So this month's colour was orange. If you haven't got yours yet, then look away. But this is the stitch marker. And this is the yarns. Really, really nice. I like having the colours. You can look back now. I like having the colours to add to my mini skein jar, just so that I can have different colours for heels, toes and cuffs, or like any scrappy projects that I might want to do in the future. I get the 10-gram minis, and that is sort of good enough for heels and toes, or cuffs and toes and whatever. So yeah, that is all of my income in. I have not got much else really to say. I'm just looking in my bag. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have got. Sorry, I'm trying to drink lots of water, obviously because of my head, but I feel like I'm drowning. I've just taken some more tablets as well before I started filming. But this cup is a personalised cup that my sister has done. It's got deer designs on it. This is a ball of yarn with needle on it, or needles should I say, and balls of yarn. This one looks like a snail, but it's not. It's a ball of yarn, small balls of yarn. So if you're interested in a personalised cup, then get in touch with the Crafters Box, as she can make a design for you, personalise it to how you want it. Just let her know. And I love this. I took this to Spain with me in July. And it was so handy just to have juice in, and because it's got the lid, like no flies are going to get in or anything. But I just like having, I've got squash in there at the moment because I don't like plain water, and I thought squash would be better. So that's that. Haven't really got much else to say other than I hope you're all having a lovely crafty time. I hope you enjoyed the Vlogtober that I did put up. I'm also trying to get together a yarn swap that or advent yarn swap that I'm doing with someone that was organised by Lay Family Yarn. I have ordered a box, but it's too small, so I'm going to have to get a bigger box to put the bits and pieces in. I just need to pack the yarn now. I've got the little bags. I need to pack it and put the numbers on. So that will be done at some point this week, and I will get that sent out. There's other bits and pieces going in there as well, and that's why the box is not big enough. This month I'm doing a baby show. It's like a baby and mum's show where with Casey, where you sell all your old baby stuff basically. That's Sunday, so I'm going to help her do that. And then what's happening this month? Not much really. I'm quite in the Christmas spirit, where last year I really was not, and even the year before I was like, I really can't be bothered with Christmas, or like I'm really not in the spirit for it, where it's November and I am, and it it's like Halloween's gone and now I just want it to be Christmas. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Hope you're all well. Hope you're really enjoying what you're working on. Like I said, go and add your projects to the Ravelry group. If not, just send me a message. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Yeah, I hope you are all well, and thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.